David Axelrod, CNN's senior political commentator, host of the Axe Files, was a senior advisor to former President Barack Obama and chief strategist for the 2008-2012 Obama presidential campaigns. The opinions expressed in this comment are his own. View more opinions about CNN. CNN. It gets late and early there. Hall of Fame philosopher-catcher Yogi Berra once said, describing the afternoon shadows covering Yankee Stadium's left field. David Axelrod, CNN. The same can be said about the current uneven campaign for the Republican presidential nomination. Although primary contest in Iowa is still 3 months away, time is running out for one of the candidates in field to emerge as former President Donald Trump's primary rival. All of this adds more urgency to Wednesday's debate at the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library. There, too, the candidates will gather again, audition for the role of a clear alternative to Trump, especially before a party that doesn't seem to be looking for an alternative since the spring, when the first of 4 felony indictments against him was issued. Trump's lead among GOP voters has steadily grown from large to extraordinary to historic. An NBC News poll this weekend shows Trump with a national lead of more than 40 points for the nomination. The former president is so confident that will skip Wednesday's debate, just as he did the first debate in Milwaukee on August 23, and leave his rivals to bicker among themselves while counterprograms by rallying autoworkers in Detroit. Hopes of halting former president's seemingly inexorable momentum rest largely on Iowa, which will become the first state to vote for GOP presidential nomination on Jan. 15. Trump's lead in the voting there is formidable, but less than a majority. Trump narrowly lost Hawkeye State in 2016. And the belief among Republican strategists I spoke with is that he is locked in at about 35 of caucus vote. But beat Trump, someone must first unite voters who are open to another option. And so far, no one among a dozen challengers has come close doing that. Before the escalation of accusations against Trump, there was a time when Florida Governor Ron DeSantis would play that role. The Florida governor was trailing Trump in national polls last winter, confidently asserting himself as the GOP's only viable alternative. Instead, DeSantis has become Exhibit A of how first-time presidential campaigns can crush early influences, as voters get to know them and scrutiny grows. Today, DeSantis is in the teens and is closer to the group chasing Trump than Trump himself. DeSantis moved all his chips to Iowa, where H is doing slightly better than he is nationally. His hope is that a sharp shift to the right on abortion and other issues will allow him to surpass Trump in a caucus dominated by social conservatives. In the first debate, DeSantis came up with some well-rehearsed answers, but it is partly his robotic nature that restrains him. He disappeared awkwardly into the woodwork.